process. I haven't seen it yet where something doesn't take a process. Whether you want to learn a new language, whether you want to change your career, whether you want to do what God has called you to do. I hope you want to do what God has called you to do. Whether you want to, be in a loving, fulfilling relationship, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, especially if you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want to be a content creator, influencer, whether you want to be a YouTuber, whether you want to, go back to school, you want to get a certain degree, whatever it is, I can almost guarantee you there's a process in it and there's a process behind it. And the longer you wait, the longer it takes. There's so much within the process that doesn't even get unlocked until you're in it. It's almost like milestones. You don't know what you don't know, right? They say that. But there's certain things you won't even know that you don't know, or won't even realize that there's more depth to for you to know until you actually start trying to know that thing, until you actually get exposed to that thing because you've come into contact with it. And that's part of what makes everything take longer when you wait longer, because there's no getting around the process. Sometimes the process is sped up because of certain, you can have favor in your life from God for the process to be sped up. God can redeem that time for you. You can have certain connections. You can, get certain notes or gems that really help you not have to go exactly the long way that everybody's gone. But there's still that process that's there. There's still different. It's almost like a lot of times when people say, oh, you got the job. A lot of times with that, even though you've got the favor and you basically do have the job, they still a lot of times want your resume, even if it's just for kicks, just so they can have it in file. They still want at least the names of your references, even if they're not going to call them. Like a lot of things, they still have those phases and stages of the process, even if it's sped up. Whatever it is you've identified that you want to work on, or you want to improve on, or that you need to be doing, or that is a goal of yours, an intention of yours, get started today. Like, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I have thought about or realized I want to get better at this. I want to do this. I want to have, excellence in this, mastery of this, whatever the case is. I want to do this. I want this for my future. I want this for my life. And then I don't prioritize it, work on it. I'm not diligent with it. I start and stop it, whatever it is. I forget all about it because I wasn't organized. I didn't write it down somewhere. I didn't prioritize seeing it often, whatever it is. Excuses. Okay, this is what it is at the end of the day. It's excuses. Excuses, right? Only to later on, multiple times about several different things. I could name like 5 different examples, right? Not now though, because I stopped doing that, praise God. Multiple times in the past, then had experiences or moments of time like, if I would have started already on something I already identified so long ago. I was in the game. I was in the vein, as one of my friends says. I was in the vein. Like I knew, I identified it, I saw it, I seen it, whatever. And I knew, ooh, let me do this. If I would have actually done it when I identified it, and if I would have stuck to it right here in this moment where I need it, where it would be valuable for me, where it would make me more money, where it would give me another opportunity, where I would already be prepared to step into something that I want on a silver platter before me. But because I did not do that, I can't take advantage of that. So I have to go back and start. I'm behind because everything is a process. So these things take time. It's like if you want to learn a new language, you have to practice and become proficient. You can't apply for a bilingual position tomorrow. Babe, you got to learn. You got so much to learn. You have to start. The longer you wait, the longer it takes. I sincerely believe it's the Lord that brings a lot of those things up for you to try to give you like the edge ahead. Like, hey, you should work on this again. Hey, you remember your resume? You should add to it. Hey, you remember that friend? You should reach out to them. Hey, you remember that job? You should reach out to them. Hey, you remember that school? Hey. And a lot of times we go, oh, yeah. And then we do nothing about it consistently. I've learned the instruction of the Lord is very similar. The Lord gives you an instruction or a word. What I have learned is it really does not matter if you forgot because you did not prioritize it